on, Mika.
My name is Ichi. I operate a long-established ryokan called Shingekicon in the A prefecture of the snowy country. This ryokan, famous for its welcoming atmosphere and pretty views of the snow, was passed down from generation to generation. I live a productive life as its inheritor.
Is this the new hotel that opened nearby?
Yeah, it's the complete opposite of our place's authentic Japanese-style building, but this is nice too.
I think it's fancy, but I feel more comfortable in our ryokan.
I mean, as people are all part of the lodging industry, I can only hope we can work together to make this town more lively. The cherry blossoms bloom in the spring, and in the winter, those trees become covered in white snow. It surrounds the region as though the flowers of winter are in full bloom. As the light from the gas lamps light up the area, you can't help but forget about the problems in your daily life. The Shingekicon has always welcomed many guests. I thought days like this were gonna last forever, but competition intensified with the new hotel that opened up nearby. Not only that, but our employees were taken by the hotel, and within the blink of an eye, the Shingekicon was understaffed. By the time we started not having enough manpower to handle certain things, the number of guests declined and our business started facing financial trouble. These are all the reservations for this month?
There are a lot fewer regular guests making reservations too.
Yeah. It's not like I didn't feel guilty about closing down a 300-year-old ryokan with my generation, but I was responsible for the lives of my employees. It's the duty of a CEO to know when to back down.
We're closing down?
The Shingekicon was able to come this far because of all of you. I sincerely apologize.
But we don't need to close down for good. In the winter, there will be winter festivals, and the ski parks will open up, so more guests should…
No, this is the right time. After deciding to close down the ryokan, I needed to stop incoming reservations and create letters for our regular customers. There was simply a lot to get done. Once that calmed down, I needed to handle the dissolution of the firm and liquidate assets. I was told that I needed over 2 months to close down this place, but thanks to the fact that I was always busy, I didn't have time to be sentimental.
I'm glad I found a new workplace quickly. The Shingekicon was right for choosing to close down. An old ryokan like that isn't going to be popular in this generation. Honestly, they made us shovel snow all the time, too.
Shoveling snow in the snowy country in order to ensure the safety of the guests' walkway is considered hospitality, too. Thinking about how my employees didn't relate to the hospitality mindset that my family had treasured for so many generations made me feel pitiful, too. That was a horrible CEO. Are you okay, sir? Let me counter our place for now. Hold on just a little longer, sir. I'm sorry about this. We were able to get a doctor to quickly check up on the old man who had fallen on the snowy streets. I was relieved knowing that it wasn't a life-threatening fall. You ended up taking a lot of care of me, huh? Yeah, it's nothing. I'm glad to know you're okay. Is this the Shingekicon? Oh, yes. The view is so beautiful. Thank you very much. Spring is nice too, but the clear whiteness of the snow-covered winter streets is exceptional. Honestly, it hasn't changed from back then. Back then? How long ago was it? You used to come here a lot, sir? The thing is, we decided to close this place down 2 months ago. Is that so? We're currently handling the post-processing of that, so we might not be able to give you our utmost hospitality, but… That's unfortunate. Right? I was so intent on keeping old traditions that the new hotel took my employees, and our customers ended up leaving us too. All because of my worthless self. I can't believe I have to put an end to the Shingekikon's history like this. You're dead, aren't you? Huh? Is the only thing you inherited the name and property of the Shingekicon? Where is the heart of the Shingekicon that you talked about back then? Was this job that superficial? Your heart that was once so enthusiastic about this place is dead now. Shinji-chan? What the hell? You didn't even notice? Because you never had a beard like that. You can't even recognize my face because of a beard? How pathetic. No, that wasn't what I wanted to talk about. Your eyes back then were always shining. This place is gonna empathize a guest more than any other ryokan or hotel and be so welcoming that the memories made here will stay with them forever. Aren't those the words you said? That's like nonsense from a kid who doesn't understand anything. Nonsense? Are you saying you were disrespectfully telling me a joke that day? That's not what I'm saying. You had such beautiful eyes. from our past generation. But why do your eyes look like that now? But I have nothing else to speak about with the person you are now. I'll leave this with you. Go to my place when you get that light back again. I don't want to lose a Shingekicon, but it's all up to you, right?
We're so sorry, we were eavesdropping! But isn't this an opportunity for you? Ichi-san, the dissolution documents. You haven't officially begun the process of closing this place down yet, right?
Well, yeah.
You feel the same way, right? You don't want it to end this way. I love the Shingekicon. I want more people to know about this wonderful ryokan. The way you always thought about the customers and what you could do for them. All the employees know how hard you work. Let's give it a try one more time.
The reason I wanted to work on this ryokan once again was because I wanted to live up to the expectations of the staff that always supported me and keep the smiles on the faces of the guests. One more time. That was what I wanted more than anything else. I concentrated on putting together a business plan and headed to the company where Shinji-chan worked as the CEO, but I came here today to, Anyways, let me hear what you have to say. Young boy, is that all your heart desires? What? This is a problem you need to settle before we start talking business. Go back to square one before you come back here again. I wasn't able to convince Shinji-chan, and I was curtly turned away. With heavy feet, I headed back to the Shingekicon, wondering how I should tell Mika-san and the others about what happened today when…
Welcome back, Ichi-san. It was cold, wasn't it? The winter scenery of the Cherry Blossom Avenue today must have been a beauty. Ichi-san, what do you think we're here for? You know what they say. 3 heads are better than 1. Let's think of another plan together.
That night, the 3 of us looked over and revised our business plan until late into the night. The 2's candid opinions helped clearly show the problems in my plan that came up as a result of my ideals. I also discovered that I had never realized that I had such a dependable team by my side this entire time. The following day, your face looks a lot better. Let me take a look at that business plan. Yes, please. Shinji listened until the very end as I presented my business plan and promised to help support the renovation of the ryokan. And with the help of Mika-san and the others, I was able to successfully rebuild the place. We constructed the premises so that children could play around and started renting out equipment and boards for snow activities such as skiing or snowboarding, which led to positive reviews such as we don't have to carry much around or they're accommodating when we suddenly need to change plans.
Welcome. We've been expecting you. Welcome.
Of course, the knowledge of the Shingekicon, a winter country ryokan that was passed down through long generations, as well as the welcoming atmosphere of the staff was popular with the customers as something that could only be found in a long-established business. Just like that, the reason this place was able to become a hotspot again, all because of Mika-san and the others who stayed behind when things got hard, and all the new employees who wanted to work together with us. I too think that I need to work diligently, step by step, and continue to do whatever I can for this place. It's true. The snowy scene from the Shingekicon is definitely the most beautiful. Uh-huh. It's shining as bright as a diamond.